father used to say, when the world knocks you down, you get back up again.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Smitty here, and long awaiting, and finally we get to see the Madden 18 trailer making its debut on Frostbite. Now, I played it at regular speed, all the audio, everything else in it. Here I'm playing it at, reduced speed. I'll say like about a third of the speed. You can see everything in more detail, but I'm not here to break down the trailer in particular. I just want to set an expectation in terms of what this game is honestly going to give, because looking through Twitter, you see the excitement, you see the concerns. At the same time, over the past few months, I've seen some people will come out and give the just over expect because of the engine, because it's on Frostbite. Oh man, they look at this trailer and they automatically get under the assumption that there's gonna, everything's the same. Look at the player models, there's no changes there. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be the exact same game all over again, and things like that. Now, if that's your view and that's your perception, that's on you. But we need to find out in depth what this game has to the fullest extent, which we won't find out until EA Play, which I'll definitely be there getting interviews with Rex and Clint and whomever else is there. John White talking about franchise mode and everything. But this trailer right here, the biggest thing that really caught my attention was the story. And you see how they have the Lucas Oil Field, which is where the NFL Combine is held. So that's definitely interesting to see they got a story mode going on in the game. But the main thing that I'm concerned about is gameplay, and that's what I'm mainly about. Anybody that's been following me, I love that they have the separation with the modes in there. You got an arcade, you have a competitive, and then you have a sim mode. I love that separation in there. Thank you, Rex and the team, for doing that. But this is what I want to get into here, guys, and this goes into the whole setting proper expectations when it comes to the game and when it makes its debut. Because as you guys see on screen here, what you guys are looking at right now is FIFA 16. All right, now this is without Frostbite implementation, but look at how the game flows. Look at how the game flows, everything that's within it. Now, people that have played the game, whether you played the demo or own the game at some point, you know what the experience is like. You have a firm understanding in terms of how the game is going to function. This is the kind of stuff that when it comes to expectation, you gotta understand. This is Madden's first year on Frostbite, so this is year one. So some people are expecting huge changes to happen and huge overhauls, drastic, just a drastic paradigm shift in terms of how the game is going to be altogether. And do not set that expectation for yourself, because you're only going to make yourself upset at the end of the day, because it's going to take these guys time to build it up, especially going off of the first year implementation. Now we'll have to wait and see the full detail as far as what they actually were able to do. But I'm saying, guys, keep everything realistic with the expectations, especially on a first year engine like this. This is their first year implementing it into Madden. This is not like Battlefield, where the Battlefield, the DICE team and everything, those guys are extremely well versed in terms of implementing that technology into their game. So it's different than like we've seen PGA Tour implement it, and we've seen it utilizing Mirror's Edge, as well as Mass Effect Andromeda. So it's like you're seeing all these other titles utilize it for the very first year, and you're seeing differences, but it may not be this huge overwhelming change that's taking effect. Now, you see the shift here going from FIFA 16 to FIFA 17. Now, while the camera angle that you guys are looking at is different, look at how the general overall gameplay is flowing in terms of the mechanics, the interactions with players, everything you're seeing happen on the field. Now, is it drastically different in comparison to just your general standard year over year upgrade or update, you know, as far as the build-up, you know what I'm saying? Like, they expand they expand on offensive and defensive options. They add more animations to the game. They work on physics. They work on player and ball physics respectively. You know, field degradation, things like that. How huge of an increase did we see this? How big of an uptick was the gameplay caliber overall because of what was done implementing Frostbite into this game? See what I'm saying? This is why I mean just keeping that expectation realistic. Now, yes, are things going to step up in Madden? Yes, most definitely. But do I expect it to be tenfold? No, because this year, you know, it'll be this will be the first installment. But in a few years' time, I believe they'll have, you know, they'll definitely have this game, you know, clicking on all cylinders. But from looking at that teaser trailer, there's some good stuff in there to take heed of, mainly that story mode, but we'll wait and see. You know, we have a few weeks until EA Play. We'll see exactly what these guys are going to bring forth to the table. And then all questions will be answered. We'll be able to see gameplay. I'm pretty sure there'll be a more in-depth trailer, as well as, you know, interviews and everything else. Like I said, I'll definitely be there to get interviews with Rex and those guys, Clint and everybody that's there, and, you know, all the articles and everything that comes with it. So yeah, but let me know your thoughts, let me know your comments, get active in the comment section, like and subscribe for more content, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.